first and most important. For the next steps, go to knowhowtogo.org.
Welcome back to Kids in the Kitchen. Today we're celebrating Chinese New Year, since it's the month of February, Year of the Tiger. And we're about to start our stir fry, which has a number of different vegetables that you can have at home. We have our saute pan already heated with some vegetable oil in it, and we're going to start by adding our garlic and then our chicken. Oh, I'm sorry, ginger, and then our chicken. We just want to give the oil a little bit of flavor. There we go. Similar before. Sloan, you know how to break it up? Good girl, I'll help you. So similar to before, we've coated the chicken in cornstarch. Now Sloan has taken the time to choose some of her favorite vegetables. So what vegetables will we be stir frying today, Sloan?
Broccoli, carrots, peppers.
There's peppers. Okay, you want to turn the chicken too. Just turn it over. What else, Sloan? Do you remember anything else you have on the table?
I don't remember.
I know one thing that Sloan was really fascinated with was snow peas. And it's a very popular dish in stir fry. So we have some snow peas to add too.
Okay, so let's turn the chicken over. So what we're trying to do is brown our chicken a little bit, and then we're going to take it out of the pan and set the chicken aside. Turn it over. You want to help, Sheila? That's pretty good.
Kind of scoop it. And put
There we go.
grab this one. Put one to this side.
Now you want to cook the chicken for about maybe 2 or 3 minutes at most. You'll add it back after the vegetables are almost completely cooked and right before you add your sauce. That's looking pretty good. There we go. Okay. There you go, Sloan. I'm going to help you kind of keep it sauteed. Chicken's sticking together a little bit, but that's okay. We're handling it.
So when do we get to put our vegetables in? I mean, they just look so tempting and colorful. You have to wait till your chicken's fully cooked when you do the stir fry?
Well, not quite fully cooked, but when the chicken is almost cooked.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh, Sloan brought over something else. Now, what are these, Sloan?
I forgot.
These look like sprouts.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that's pretty
Are they
good.
bean sprouts, Sloan? You think they're bean sprouts?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're about to take our chicken off because it's almost all cooked. And it's still got a little bit of pink, but that's okay. We're going to add it back.
Now, Maika, earlier in the show, we were talking a little bit about Chinese New Year and how it has some very unique customs that are similar and different to us in the U.S. Now, there's a whole host of foods that are eaten for Chinese New Year. Whole chickens, whole fish, noodles, all these are considered good luck foods. Chinese New Year typically lasts for a period of 2 weeks. And back in the day, old school, it used to last for a month when the farmers were taking a rest from doing the crops.
Decades ago.
Decades ago. But now Chinese New Year typically lasts about a year. In several cities, it's very popular. One of the things they do during Chinese New Year's is develop lanterns, which you can kind of see the lanterns strung out in Chinatown. That's very popular around New Year's time. Now, one of the things I also thought was really interesting with Chinese New Year is some of the foods that they think are good luck in China. You know, when we were doing our show last month, we talked about it was bad luck in the U.S., like lobster. Lobster in the U.S. is bad luck because it crawls backwards, but in China, it's good luck. So cultural differences are so interesting when you're looking at New Year's.
Okay. Now, one of the interesting things I also thought about the Chinese New Year is that you'll have a meal with about 8 or 9 dishes because that's your good luck number. And so often families will have at least 8 or 9 dishes that they'll select. And they'll also have things like spring rolls that represent money. So it's good fortune and wealth. We're going to add our garlic now. And maybe something like noodles for long life. So what I've done is I've added some more oil to our pan, add a little bit of garlic for flavor, and now we'll start adding our vegetables. There you go. So we have our pea pods, good, and then the broccoli. reason why we're doing our pea pods and broccoli first is because they'll cook for longer. Okay, there we go. We'll start off with that. So one of the things you can do is you can choose food that you have at home. And we had Sloan choose a vegetable today. You want to mix this around, Sloan? And one of the things I said to Sloan is think about colors. I wanted it to also look appealing. So we have carrots, for instance, because they're orange, and Sloan also loves carrots. So that worked very well. And then I suggested red pepper, so we had something to go with our greens. So we have some really good green going on here. And the nice thing is that the vegetables will continue to cook as you add your additional food there. Sheila's doing a good job in terms of helping Sloan move stuff around so it can cook evenly. So the next thing we probably want to add is our red pepper.
Okay, can I do that for you, Sloan? Now, Micah, traditionally, when you do stir fries, you might use a wok, right?
Right.
So, but today we're using a frying pan, which I think is great because I know a lot of us don't have a wok at home, but stir fry is really versatile, and also it's another one-pot meal, which if you are busy and you don't have a lot of time to do dishes, it makes it really convenient.
Actually, we chose today not to use a wok because for that very reason, many people don't have a wok at home. And cooking with the wok, there's two different types of cooking. One of them is just like sauteing. So sauteing from a Western cooking point of view is when you have a slanted pan, a little bit of oil on the pan, hot heat. Your basic wok cooking would be very similar, where you first start off, you put the meat in, you take the meat off, and you add your vegetables. There's another type of wok cooking where the wok, which is kind of rounded on the bottom, you have that pan get really hot, you add your oil, and then you add your meat and your vegetables, and you're flipping and you're tossing. We're not doing that today. We wanted to feature what you could actually do in your house so that you know that this is cooking like anyone can do at home every day. We're going to add our corn,
Okay.
and then we're going to bring our chicken back. Now today we're featuring a hoisin garlic sauce. We'll add that to season our stir fry after it's all cooked up. And it's really a jar sauce that you can buy in the store that we've added a little soy sauce and chopped up garlic to give it additional flavor, but it's kind of sweet, so it's not too spicy, it's kind of sweet. That's looking really good. You got a good thing going on there, Sloan.
She's doing a great job. We're moving it around. We're flipping our stir fry so it gets all stirred up.
Here's the sauce that we'll be adding very shortly. We hope you're enjoying learning how to make a stir fry at home, and we'll be back with some more Kids in the Kitchen.